Hi everyone, my name is Aarti. I hope you all are doing well. Again, this is a practice video. I was thinking of sharing something, I was thinking of explaining some situations, I was thinking of trying to express the what situation which I have seen to you. Like it's kind of practice where I'm trying to change and where I'm trying to speak out loud on this, like whatever scene is going on, whatever the scenario is, whatever the situation is, how can I try to like explain that to you, and how can I find the suitable vocab which can express what I want to say and which I want to like convey to you. And that means a lot because as per now I have tried this a lot of time. Like whenever I'm thinking of trying to explain what is going on in my head, I am unable to express that completely, and I'm unable to convey that imagination to you. The reason is I have not correct words to explain that scene, that scenario, that situation. So I'm thinking of that we will take a situation and I will try to like explain that. Okay, so it's very easy, there is nothing wrong. So I've started something like it's a story, kind of story, where I'm going to tell like how I'm going to explain that. This is a simple story. There was a man, or I can say there was a boy, and he has his mother in his family, and he was a farm man. He used to go farm every day, and his mother was keen to like get a daughter-in-law in house. She was very much irritated on this topic because she wanted a daughter-in-law and his son was not agreed on that, because he was saying he has to do a lot of piled up work in the farm, and he used to be very busy in the farm work. And later what happens, one of the neighbor of that woman come comes and says, because she was aunt of that boy, and she comes early in the morning at home, and when the boy has already left for the farm for doing that heaping work which was there in the farm. So his aunt told his mother that uh, mm, I'm here today because my daughter-in-law handled everything and she didn't allow me to do anything at home. That's why I'm free, and I thought that why should I not go to you, and why should I not come at your home, and we will talk and we will do some time pass. We will do gossip and this and that. So the mother of that boy asked, my daughter is not, my son is not ready to get married. I have told him a lot of time that you should get married, this is high time, this is something which is important, you should get married, but he is always giving me the advices and suggestions, no, I don't have time, I don't have time. He is always and he is also not interested right now in getting married. So his aunt gave a proposal to his mother that like almost 20 miles away from this place, there is a girl in my relation which I can tell you, and she is very educated and she is very beautiful and she is humble as well. So I just want you to have such a daughter-in-law who is humble and who is educated and who is so caring. She will handle your everything, like household works, and she will also take care of you and your son. So you should say to your son to go and see her. Then later we will see what we can do. Might be this year your son will get married. So because son was not agreed on that page, so he comes in the evening, and his mother told him again that son, it's very it's so important to like get married for you, because I can't handle everything in the house, there is a lot of work which I'm unable to do alone. I need someone to give me kind of hand in this. And then he said that, so mother, you are not ready to agree on this, you will only leave this topic when I'll get settled. And then he said, okay, early in the morning, after no after 4 days my farm work will get finished, and after that I will go wherever you are saying and I'll go and see her. And after 4 days, his farm work has completed, and his mother again reminded him that, you have to go 20 miles away from this village, and there will be a girl and you will have to meet her. And she also told his son that, there is our uncle also on the same road, who stay there, and you should also meet him for at least once, and say to him that he should also come at home. We want to meet him, and he's very educated and he is very sincere man. And her son said, okay, I'll go and meet, because I haven't seen him up to date, but if you are saying, I'll try to meet him, and I'll also send your message to him. And he agreed, and he left for that village where that girl used to live. And after traveling some miles away from the home, he was tired, and he said that, I am getting tired, I should take some rest somewhere, and I should eat fruit, veggies, whatever the food he has brought with himself. And after eating food and having some water, uh, he left again for the destination. He was going, on the way his water run out, and it means the water has finished, and he was thirsty, and he just want to quench his thirst. So he was in that village where the water deficiency was the main crisis. Like, there was a king, or kind of, we can say, there was a man in the whole village who used to sell water for each pot 2 rupees, and that also not too good quality, and not too of good quality. So there were two ladies who were coming from Tulsi Ram, that was the name of that man who used to sell water and everything in the village. So that was that 5 miles away from that place where he was standing and just thinking of having some water and finding some water there. And he saw two ladies are coming, and both have pots on their head. And he went to those ladies, and he asked those ladies to pour some water into his bowl, or kind of that bottle. And those ladies were, already talking about this thing, that we are bringing this water for so long, and that place is so far from this village, and half of the day goes into in just bringing this one pot of water, and half of the day we have to do household chores, and this is very difficult for us. And there is no agriculture in the village also, because there is no downfall, downpour, and everywhere land is, like, land is not green, everywhere it's like dried up and everything. And she used to talk, she was talking to her friend. And then he went to those ladies, and he asked for pouring that water. And one of the ladies said, uh, if you are asking for water in this village, I think you are new for this village, because you are coming for the first time, that's why you are asking for water. Because we are already bringing this water for 2 rupees per pot from such a long distance, and you are asking us to give you some water. How is that possible? We are already tired, we are also thirsty, but still you are asking us. Then she also told him that, every pot is of for 2 rupees, we can't give this to you, it is not free. And then he asked, and he like pleased, and kind of he just requested both ladies that, at least if you can't pour this water in my water bottle, could you please give me some water in my hand so that I can quench my thirst. And after listening this, and one of the ladies pour some water in his hand so that he can quench his thirst. And after that, both ladies passed away, and then he started again for upcoming journey. And after some, like, traveling some distance, he again felt that he is thirsty, and he has to quench his thirst. And after some, like, distance, he saw a man is coming, and he has two pots on shoulder. And with the help of one stick, on the shoulder. So he asked that man, could you please give me water in my bowl, in bottle. And that man said, yes, I can give you this water, but I'll give you water, I'll fill your water bottle for 4 rupees. And he was like, water is for 2 rupees and you are giving me 4 rupees water just to fill this water bottle. And that man told this boy that, I this is my business, because I am purchasing this water for 2 rupees and I am like selling this for 4 rupees, and that's how I'm earning money and that's how I am living my life. And I've already told you that I am selling this for 4 rupees. uh, if you were not agreed on this, why did you said that just pour this water in my bottle? Now I have already poured it, so you need to pay this. Then he said, okay, I got it, I have said it, and that's why here is your 4 rupees. And he gave it. And after that, he asked that, is there any orphanage nearby where I can go and just eat some food, because I'm so hungry and thirsty as well. So uh, he said, no, there is no orphanage nearby, but if you want to go, there is a probably 2 miles away place from here, and where some children used to live, and you can go there, but I'm not sure if there is any option of having some free meals. And this boy said, okay, it's okay, I can self cater myself, but thank you for giving me this idea that where I have to go. But then you need some raw material just to cook food for yourself, then you can eat. So he asked for some kind of this shop and all. And then again, that seller told that, there is a Tulsi Ram shop away from this place, and that is 5 miles away, and you can go and purchase whatever you want. He sells everything, but you will have to pay for it more than normally we pay. And for things. And he said, okay, there is no other option, because he have no options, he had to go. And he was going, and in the way on the way he saw, he was going, and he hears a, you know he hears someone moaning and suffering from thirst. And he again goes further in this journey, and he saw there was a old man under the tree who was moaning. And he went to that man, and he saw that he was so depressed, he was so suffered, through like he was so thirsty. And he said that, drizzle some water on your face and I'm pouring some water to you, you just drink it. Without thinking anything, he just poured some water into the hands of that man, old man, and he drank it, and he quenched his thirst. After some minutes later, there was one who was passing by, came to this boy and old man and said, how can you pour this water to this old man? Don't you know he has punished by the king of this village? He has cheated all the villagers in the village, and you will be punished if you will give water to this man, and if you will quench his thirst, you will you will be punished in this village. And then he requested that man who was passing by, like, can you please tell me what is the story, why you all are just make him to punish like this? There is any story, there is any problem, why you are just making him so depressed in this case? Why are you not suffering, why are you not giving that water to him, why are you punishing all to this man? Then that man said that there was a time when he said every single villager in the village that I am a hydrologist, a field man, I can give you the idea where you should dig, and where you can see water, where you can find water if you will dig. So at that point, what happened, every villager has trusted on him, and they tried day in day out to dig out that place. And what happened, there was no waterfall, and no water fell. And that's how all the villagers went to the Tulsi Ram, and Tulsi Ram gave the punishment to this old man that nobody will give water to this, because of his, every villager got sick, because they were working hard so much to dig that well. And what was the backstory that old man told after that man passed by? that these all villagers are betrayed by the Tulsi Ram, because Tulsi Ram said that okay, you tell me the place where you think that there is an idea where we can find well water. And he didn't allow anybody to just listen that thing. He only asked to said that to him, and I answered him. And what happened early in the morning, he just announced that I found a well, and at that place where I told him. And he said that I got a well in my house, and now you can buy and purchase water from me. And he said every villager in the village that place where I didn't said. He dislocated that places. What the place there he found well was like suggested by me, and he said any other place to the villagers that I didn't suggest. And that's how people have dug out people have dug out that place where there was no water. And that's how the confusion created by the Tulsi Ram, and he got that support of all the villagers. And this old man who is telling about his story got punished by the whole village. And that's how nobody trusted on this old man that he's telling truth, because they have already manipulated by the Tulsi Ram. So this old man was not trusted by anyone, and this was the first man who was asking the story for this old man depression and all and sufferings. And after listening this boy decided that he will prove where is the well. And because Tulsi Ram has misplayed here, how he played there, like he said wrong location to the villagers. That's how everyone was distracted. But that man has dug out that well where the old man said, and now another well was there in that village where everybody can get and fetch that water to their houses. And after some days, when there was another well, nobody was going to Tulsi Ram shop to buy water. And after some days, Tulsi Ram analyzed the situation, and he thought that his story has already exposed to the villagers, because when villagers saw there is another well in the village, they trusted the old man that he was saying the truth. But the Tulsi Ram didn't give us the right information. That's why this thing has this scenario has created. And that's how everyone distrusted that person Tulsi Ram, and that's how he got punished. And everybody decided that nobody will go and buy water from the Tulsi Ram. And that's how he felt bad, and he just apologized to every single person in the village. And that's how old man got that element which was he deserving. He got that respect in the village. Everybody gave that respect to him. He was happily living his life. And that's how this story ends. And after traveling some distance, that boy reached to that destination where he was going to see that girl. And after traveling that distance, he saw that girl, he met with her, and he thought that he's ready to get married with her. He arrived at home. His mother asked him, how did you find that girl, how was her? And then he said, okay mother, I'm ready to get married with that girl, because you are not settling for no reason, because you are just giving me that that you will have to get married and get married. I'm ready now, you can send this proposal to their family, and I'll get married. And that's how they get married, and this story ends here. So yeah, I just tried to explain one story. I don't know whether you will connect with this or not, but this is somehow helping me to practice my English spoken. And I'm very happy that I tried it. Every day I will try to explain some stories. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.